So a point P is located from the center of a circle of radius of 45 and at a distance of 35 millimeters from the center of the circle at an angle of 0 degrees to the vertical. That's what is shown in figure 2. So if the circle were to roll in the clockwise direction without slipping, we want to draw the path which will be traced by the point P. Okay, so we begin by drawing the rolling circle with a diameter of 90, radius of 45, and then we would attempt to locate the point P, but before that let's draw the straight path. So we draw that line which is tangential to the circle, and now we are ready to locate the point P, which is 35 from the center of the rolling circle and at an angle of 0 degrees to the vertical. So I just draw in a center line. Okay, so that's where point P is located. And now I'll calculate the length of the central horizontal line, which is pi d. So pi d will give me 282.74. So with the help of your ruler or your t-square, you can draw that horizontal line. Make sure you have taken note of the length 282.7. And now I'll divide the circle into 8 equal parts. You may do 12. So with your protractor, you should be able to divide the circle into 8 equal parts, or you could use your set square to do the division as well. In this case, you'd have to use your 45-degree set square. And once that is done, you can go ahead and then label the divisional points. So starting from point P, so P, we go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 is P. Now we'll divide the central line 282.74 into 8 equal parts because we want 8 centers. So that will give us 35.34. So that's our first divisional point. So with your compass, you can measure that 35.34 and then you step over 8 times to get your centers, or you can use the line division method to do that as well. And then let's label the divisions flow from center C to C1, C2, C3, C4, all the way up to C8. Now we can draw in our horizontal lines. So we draw a horizontal line with your T-square and pencil from the point P, and then 7 through 1, 3 through 5, or 5, 3, 2, 5 through 3. That's what I meant to say. And then 4. Okay, so we have our horizontal lines in place. Now with your compass, you measure the distance CP. CP. And we know CP is 35. So with your compass, you measure that CP. And then we stand at center 1. So pin at center 1. And then we look for the 1 horizontal line. And we draw an arc through it. Like that. And then we move to center 2 with the same radius. We look for the 2 divisional line, or the 2 horizontal line, and we draw an arc through it. Same radius, we stand at center 3, and we look for the 3 horizontal line and draw an arc. Center 4, we look for the 4 arc, or the 4 horizontal line, and we draw an arc. Move to center 5. So the 5 horizontal line, this time we are drawing the arc to our left, so be careful. Don't draw it to your right. And then from center 6, we draw an arc through the 6 horizontal line, center 7, through the 7 horizontal line. And mind you, we are using the same radius throughout, which is radius CP, which is 35. So lastly, at center 8, radius 35, we draw an arc that touches the 8, or the P horizontal line. Now we can label all the points gotten, so P1, P2, P3, all the way to P8. Okay, so now with your French curves and your pencil, you can connect through the points as shown. Now make sure you use your French curves to connect appropriately through the points as is being demonstrated here. All right, all the way up to P8. And that basically is our solution. So you name the curve as an inferior trochoid as you were asked to do, and that is about the end of the exercise.